The Awakener of the East, The Travels of Jamal al-Din. In the mid-1800s, in a village nestled among the rugged mountains of the East, a young boy named Jamal al-Din sat surrounded by towers of books. While other children played in the dusty streets, Jamal's mind traveled through history and science. He was a Sayyid, a descendant of a noble line, but he knew that true nobility came from knowledge. His teachers were amazed by his quick wit and his ability to speak many languages before he had even grown a beard. As a young man, Jamal traveled to India. There, he saw something that changed his life forever. He witnessed a great and ancient land, ruled by a distant empire from across the sea. The British held the power, and Jamal saw how the local people had lost their voice. He realized that for his people to be free, they needed to be strong, modern, and united. He began to speak out, telling everyone who would listen that knowledge was the ultimate weapon against oppression. Jamal's journey took him to the heart of the intellectual world, Cairo, Egypt. He arrived at the gates of Al-Azhar, one of the oldest universities in the world. He did not just want to study the past, he wanted to ignite the future. He sat in the cafes and courtyards, teaching young students that their faith and their reason should work together. He told them that the Muslim world was like a sleeping giant that needed to wake up. Among his many students in Cairo, one stood out, a brilliant young man named Muhammad Abdu. Abdu was captivated by Jamal's vision of reform. Together, they spent long nights discussing how to modernize schools and protect their culture from being erased. Jamal wasn't just a teacher to Abdu, he was a spark that lit a fire in the younger man's soul. They became a team, dedicated to changing the world through the power of the pen. Jamal's ideas made the powerful nervous. He was forced to leave Egypt, but he did not stop. He traveled to the grand cities of Europe, Paris and London. In a small, cramped office in Paris, he and Abdu started a newspaper called The Indissoluble Link. It was a revolutionary paper that was smuggled back into the East, hidden in the robes of travelers and the crates of merchants. It called for all Muslims to unite as one family against those who sought to divide them. Jamal returned to the East, arriving in Persia. He saw the local rulers giving away the country's resources, like tobacco and minerals, to foreign companies for very little in return. Jamal was furious. He spoke to the merchants and the workers, urging them to stand up for their rights. He wrote letters to the religious leaders, telling them that they had